Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Lady Mina and this week I have bought the VIP suit. That's right, I did it. This is only the second $50 VIP suit that I've purchased, but I simply could not pass her up because of her background piece. If I take off my tails, you can see that her smoke is animated and that sunset and that pavilion, it's just too beautiful and it pairs too well with the tails. I had some trouble styling these massive fox ears that go with these tails. I don't understand why all of the pet ears are unbelievably massive or so small you almost can't see them. I do have questions about that. But that is part of the $50 suit. We can go ahead and take a look at the rest of her, but first, let's talk about what we have going on this week. So we have the $50 VIP suit, and in just 2 days, we will have a second $30 VIP suit dropping. Her name is Lily Aroma, and we'll go over her as well. The bird, JiuJiu, which I may or may not have pronounced correctly. Given that there's no Chinese characters, it's going to be tough to guess exactly what his name is, but we'll go over him and his skills, and I have a video of his skills in use from somebody who has already purchased him, or her. I'm going with male, I don't know. Bloom Glow will return in a couple of days, so we'll go over the 3 suits that are coming back and whether or not you might want to purchase them. You may, actually. The tags on these ones may be conducive to duo show. We also have a Spirit Fruit Tree event, and I'm going to actually just link the Spirit Fruit Tree event guide that I have, so we won't spend too long on that. And then we also have our event suit, so let's go ahead and start with the VIP suit this week. She is called Purple Glow. Take a look at her tags and her pieces. She's just so pretty. I always change my wigs up. I almost never like the wig and hair accessory that comes with the dress. That's the first thing I change, but she's pretty. Oh, I love her shoes. She has this like interesting style of heel that's like very tall. I know the shoe has a name, but I don't know what the name is. I love that type of heel, and the clouds burn background is just incredible. So her tags are nature at 12K, dignified at 6K, classical at 4K, mysterious and mature and handsome at 2K. Let's take a look at her poem. Your bright smile disperses clouds and reveals splendid sun glow. From dawn till twilight, you are lingering in my mind. How to tell you spring comes, by cool breeze, by distant hills. By glinting water, delicate blooms, lush trees, and radiant sunlight. Clouds slide and roll in the sky, drawing a fancy evening picture. Do you still remember that the spring wind once brushed past you? One by one, the lanterns are lit up. Clouds walk home with a golden sunset, but you are not by my side. Alright, this one's just mean. This one, do you still remember the spring wind once brushed past you? It is the depths of January. That is the coldest and harshest month for winter here where I live. No, I don't remember the spring winds. I only remember the cold. Okay, so that suit is another. They all seem to have sad, longing stories. I mean, I guess that's in tune with, being a concubine. That's generally not great. It can be. I'm sure there were many women who were happy or found happiness in that position, but generally speaking, I'm sure it was a difficult time. So that is the VIP suit that is available for 2 more days. Let's go ahead and see if we can track down the second suit that will drop. She is called Lily Aroma, and I will be right back. Okay, so ROTQ's announcement, the official announcement, labels this suit as Lily Aroma. Her actual name is Lily Fragrance. Honestly, Lily Aroma is better than Lily Fragrance, but I don't know why it's got this mistranslation issue, but this is the suit that's dropping. She's $30 and she's quite popular. She actually was loaded into the game ages back, and people have been waiting for her to drop forever, largely because of her glasses. She's a much more modern suit, and her background piece is also really pretty. I'm not gonna get her because I already got this suit, and I'm trying to limit how many suits I can get because I'm not made of money. Let's take a look at her tags. She's classical at 10k. Of course, she's only going to be a $30 suit, which means she's a little better than an event suit. So do keep that in mind when you're buying the less expensive VIP suits. Their tags aren't that great, so you're really more buying them just because you like them or you think they're pretty. So classical at 10k, romantic at 5k, Cheongsam at 4.5, and then decent, handsome, and elegant at 2k. Let's go ahead and read her story. Books. 'Tis a dull and endless strife. Come, hear the woodland linnet. I am the wind's admitted friend. They seal our linked fellowships. The woman in boots does not know the woman in shoes. Spontaneous wisdom breathed by health, truth breathed by cheerfulness. This item is said to have come from the West. Say not, I have found the truth, but rather, I have found a truth. How does love speak? In the proud spirit, suddenly grown meek. For every beauty there is an eye somewhere to see it. There's some interesting little bits here. I quite like that last line. I find a translation error though, or rather just no translation at all. Also, books are not dull. Okay, they're endless, and there is endless joy in reading and books. I'm too nerdy for that line. That upset me. But this is the Cheongsam suit. Are her gloves a separate piece, or are they attached to the dress? Which piece would be gloves? Oh, holding, yeah. So this piece probably has the gloves attached to it. Usually the gloves on the Cheongsam pieces are separate. That must have been like part of the thing where if you wore one of these modern dresses, you would also wear gloves to go with it. At that time, it was pretty popular even in the West to wear gloves. These dresses, I believe, date to the start of the last century, so around 1900. And on into the first half of the 1900s. So, fashion history is really cool. If I was ever going to go back to school for a fun degree, I might go for something like fashion history. Okay, while we are actually here, let me go ahead and find the three returning VIP suits that will be dropping for Bloom Glow, and that is going to be Tai Chi Teller, Spring Hydrangeas, and Soul Manager. So here's Tai Chi Teller. She dropped actually a long time ago originally, but she's really cool suit. She is Taoist at 5k, classical at 4k, mature at 2k, and then sexy, handsome, and decent also at 2k. I don't remember what her original price was, but it's probably listed in the outfit tags Excel sheet. Let me go look at that. Just as I thought, she is listed in the Excel sheet, and she was $30 originally. Let's see, Spring Hydrangeas and Soul Manager, I do remember, were actually $50 each. We'll just quickly go over Tai Chi Teller's tags. I mean, we already did. She's $30, so she was actually only 5k. So she is a very weak suit. Is she even a unique? She is a unique, but she has such sad tags. The thing is with these, you don't choose which suit you get. They just, they're in that pool and you have to buy, it's a gacha, so you're just buying the pulls and hoping that you get pieces of a suit that you want. And you can purchase them without getting anything at all, which is really, really unfortunate. You have to be really careful when you're buying in those not to overspend. Oh, there's Spring Hydrangeas. Oh, she's one of the Lolita suits. Okay, so this was Spring Hydrangeas. She was $50. Let's see, she's also in the mix. She's Western at 12K, cute at 6K, daily at 4K, and then decent, elegant, and quiet at 2K. And the last suit is, I think, the most important. It's Soul Manager right here. She is quite powerful. She's Ghost Tag at 12K. She's gorgeous at 6K, exotic at 4K, and then decent, elegant, and sexy at 2K. And those of you who play JiuJiu know that Soul Manager is a recurring suit in there. You really do need pieces of her to fight in that that PK arena because her tags are so powerful, and the ghost tag is largely VIP suits at this point. I almost wish that I had not spent so much to get this suit, because then I could do a few pulls in there and maybe get some pieces of Soul Manager, but realistically, I believe that event drops after this suit disappears. Let me take a look. Bloom Glow will open up on December 26th. So, yeah. This suit will be gone by then. So, that's really unfortunate. I wish I could have done some Bloom Glow pulls in here to get me towards this suit, but unfortunately they didn't make the game that way. Okay, so let's go into JiuJiu. He's the next VIP item available this week. They really loaded up the items. So, JiuJiu is not great. As far as the mounts go, this one seems to be the worst of the bunch. He's unbelievably cute though. Just look at him. He's so cute. But he is $30, $31 actually for some reason. His skill is called Rise, and for 30 energy, all of your allies make a leap and dodge roadblocks in their way. The thing is, you have to time it. So if you want to use leap and there's a rope ahead and you're trying to get your team over that rope, that's what it's for, to dodge ropes and bananas and things like that. You have to time it perfectly or they won't go over it. I have the video here and we can play it right now and we can watch him in action. This is from Eve, as we can all see, Eve and her mount that's bigger than her chibi. That's very cute. This is just a full race, so it's a 2-minute video while we wait for her to get matched. We can go over his skills. So you have to time it perfectly, and it does not work on teammates who are sliding. So if you're sliding across a banana and your teammate tries to use this skill, it will not work. So here the race is beginning. We can see Eve uses Rise and her teammates teleport across that rope. So we're just going to try to pay attention for when she uses it, because she used it in the beginning immediately. And I'm sure she'll use it again in a moment because it works after 40 seconds. So let's just go ahead and skip to the second time she uses it and see if we can't catch that in action. So she's scrolling down to her teammates. Yeah, there you go. It just went. So if you saw the little teleporty flash on that character, that's what it looks like, and she jumps forward. So I don't think she's able to use it a third time in race, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so she can't. So you can use it 3 times in a race, roughly, before your energy runs out. And she didn't record getting it the third time. But that is his skill. So it has a lot of drawbacks. You have to time it exactly perfectly or it doesn't work, and it doesn't work on sliding teammates. So or at least that's what people on the Discord are saying. So for $30, JiuJiu might be a skippable one. However, if you're a person who's collecting all of the mounts, then I guess you'll collect JiuJiu regardless, but that is that on that. I am slowly working towards getting everything needed for a racing video. Once I am just So the racing speeds go up at 21 for all mounts, and then at 41 for all mounts. So I am slowly working my way towards 41, and then once I get to that, I will be able to complete that on screen, and I will record the racing video once I get to that. I just want to be able to show people what it looks like and what you really have to do to get the next speed boost. I'm actually trying to race. I don't like racing. But speaking of racing, let's go into our next racing related event. Spirit Fruit Tree has returned. I will include a link to the Spirit Fruit Tree event, but don't skip out on this. It's super useful for getting all of these spirit fruits, and of course, if you are somebody who really cares about spirit fruits, you won't skip buying the supply bags, and you will also not skip buying the packs. So that is, I think, all of our VIP events, which means we can finally go into Red Jade. I've also posted a video on the fashion contest and everything you have to do to get into that. That's ongoing this week as well. You can see the tail was an important part of this week's fashion contest, and I unfortunately did not qualify this week because it was this $100 VIP suit that they were after. Fashion contest is really becoming the pay-to-play event. It's the only one that's fully pay-to-play. Well, it's not even fully pay-to-play because there is a section where everybody can enter regardless of whether or not they have the required suit, but Red Mansion is still ongoing, so be sure to finish that up. Fantasyland Tour is the makeup that goes with Red Mansion. That's still going to be available for another 6 days. I also purchased the Rainbow Garment suit in order to help me get to the VIP suit this week. So this is also available for, I think, another 6 days. Yep, she's available for another 5 days as well. So Pet Lover is complete. That was last week's event. And let's head into Red Jade and we can take a look at Ripe Pears. I think some of these rare suits are more beautiful than many of the VIP suits. She has such a dignified quality to her. I just noticed that the pear tree is coming out of the painting, like it's the painting come to life. That's genius. I really actually love this suit a lot. The background is beautiful. She is stunning. My bestie has styled this suit. I just recognized it now. So Eve has gone ahead and styled this one for us. You can take a look. She's paired it with the Soul Manager's purple lilies. So some of these suits look better when they're paired with other things. That's why it's always good to collect every suit, because you never know what's going to look good with something else, right? It's fun. This game is all about dress up. It's fun. You should get all of the suits, especially if they're cheap. Oh, and there's a special item in this week's event shop. I cannot forget to tell you guys about that. Let's go ahead and cover her tags and her story, though. So she's daily at 4K, womanly at 2K, classical at 1500, and then simple, sweet, and mature at 800. So she's a rare suit. Her tags are not powerful, but she herself is beautiful, so I would not skip her, or at the very least, I would not skip her dress and her background piece, because those are so useful. You can use them anywhere. Let's go ahead and read out her poem. Rosy clouds gather to welcome the maturity of pears. Amidst cheers, pears jump into the chrysanthemum's arms. Sweet aroma blending with the scent of flowers fills the air. Under the tree, intimate whispers break the quiet night. Voices turning into gibberish, they meet again in colorful dreams. The branches stretch and yawn lazily, pears poking out of the screen. Okay, I'm almost certain this is a pun of some sort in Chinese. Amidst cheering, pears jump into Chrysanthemum's arms. I don't know what the pun is because I don't speak Chinese, but I'm good enough at reading translated stuff to guess that there is some kind of joke there that I just don't understand. If any of you do understand it, though, I would love to hear it. I want to know what this is about. This poem is alluding to something that I just can't grasp because it's been translated and I don't have the context. But she's a stunning suit. Oh, she would pair well with the little vase that we got from a different suit. Let's see it. It's going to be in accessories, holding, and I'm gonna take a quick moment to find that item that I'm thinking of. Here it is. So I think this suit would pair really well with this with this vase that's in my hand now. Holding, and if I scroll down just a little bit, right here, buy green, that we got from a previous event suit. I think that would look really well with this suit. Oh, that's one of the orchids that we can grow with our bestie. Okay, so let's go into how to play this event and how much this suit costs and what's special in the exchange shop. So if you come over to the exchange shop, always tap Yon Air. She gives gifts on occasion. We can come over here and see Stream Whisper. That's right, they dropped a new background for everybody who is excited about backgrounds. You may have seen, if you are a follower of my channel, I did a community post yesterday when I bought the background. So that everybody could see it. I'm going to hit save the background, and then I'm going to shrink her down so we can take a quick look at it. It's an absolutely beautiful spring scene of like a waterfall delta. This looks honestly too beautiful to be real, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was based on a real place, a real image. It's stunning. I love these backgrounds. I love them so much. They're so much fun to play with. I can already see people having a lot of fun setting like their person here and then grabbing a sticker and setting the sticker further back in a different size and then setting somebody else back there so that you can create a lot of fun. Like if I grab my bestie, if I sort by... Oh, you can sort by other things, by the way, if you didn't know that. You can sort by intimacy and a number of other features. I set my sticker way back there. I want to shrink her. No. I wish you guys could see what direction I was dragging my fingers. I know I look really stupid not being able to properly do that. Flip them around. So you can have a lot of fun with some of these backgrounds and working with like perception and everything. And oh my god, I just realized how big the planks are. She really does need to be like full size for her not to look ridiculous in context, but like you can have a lot of fun with some of these backgrounds and like setting people up in different areas. So it's always fun to get new backgrounds. And that background costs about 2,400 gold to get. And the suit herself, or well, for everything, it's going to be a total of 2,450 gold. So not bad for a new background and a new suit. So from the free pile, we have 7 free daily gift bags in the shop. So you get those, so that's 7 free daily pulls. We had 6 to start. We have 13 task pulls, so not very much from the task this week, and then we get 42 from the timer. I have not received 3 concubines yet, so this is a popular event, so every day you have to do 3 different manicures, and the girls come up here and they tell you what they need. You just have to click through them. I love these little mini games. They are a lot of fun. So then there's the base coat, and then I wonder what nail polish color she wants. Red is popular. Some of these ones in the middle don't get pulled very often. And then you get 500 currency. So we have to do 3 of them before we get to skip any of them, unfortunately. Ooh, she had hairy hands. And then this nail file I always think is a knife and that it should be used the other way. Like I never think the brown part, like the long brown part, is the handle. I always think that's the file and that the little black part is the handle. That thing confuses me. Ooh, orange. Done. Okay, there's also free try where if you want to, you can see what the other nail polishes look like, which is really fun. And then you can hit save and it will be an uploadable item to your album. You may have noticed if you go onto your album that there is a new pop-up that asks you for permission. I clicked on that because I was hoping it would let me upload photos and fix the upload photo bug, but it doesn't. It seems that Samsung users still are not allowed to upload photos, or at least speaking from the Discord, there are a couple of other Samsung users who are hitting the same issues. Red, orange, red. Could I have a blue, please, sir? Or ma'am. So we'll do some skips. And we can go into exchange. And for 4,000, I can't buy anything. So that is this event. It's super easy. It's super fun. Don't forget to collect your consolation prize or your completion prizes. These events, you should just play them every week because you do get a free elite paper and a free, well, they're not free because you are paying for them, but you're also getting all of these other things with them as well. And it's important to rank in these because there are ranking awards for individual and for guild. I just never skip any events. I don't see any point to be skipping events when you can get all these beautiful clothes and all of these fun little items. That is that this week. Let me pull up the notice to make sure there wasn't something slipped in right at the end, because they do that. But there is not. There's nothing extra this week, so I will catch you all in the next one. Please remember to like and subscribe. Bye bye.